So the most comprehensive investigation and report about Hamas and the sexual violence that they committed on October 7th and after has just been released. So let's break down some of the details. The report, which was published by the Dina Project, reveals that Hamas didn't just kill. They raped, tortured, and mutilated civilians on a systematic scale. This is based off of evidence, testimonies from freed hostages, survivors from the Nova Music Festival, eyewitnesses, first responders, and the therapist who treated the victims. The full report includes findings from 15 returned hostages, 17 survivors, 27 emergency personnel, and analysis of photographs, forensic evidence, and even footage that Hamas filmed themselves. The report makes it clear that sexual violence was not incidental, right? It was an extensive and deliberate action, that Hamas did this on purpose. At least 15 documented cases of rape or gang rape occurred across 6 different massacre sites, which again include the Nova Music Festival, Highway 232, and Kibbutz Re'im. The report details how victims, who were mostly women, were found naked or partially clothed, tied to trees, poles, and shot, and their genitals or mutilated. Some of them were raped and assaulted before being killed, and there are even reports of attempted rape of women who were already shot, who were already dead. But it went beyond that, because the hostages, some of whom are still living, were also not spared. The report documents ongoing sexual abuse in captivity, including forced nudity, verbal and physical sexual harassment, threats of forced marriage, and confirmed cases of rape, including of male victims. We've had good evidence on this for a while, but this is the most comprehensive yet. But where is the world? Where are they? Despite all of the evidence, the international response, especially from women's organizations and UN bodies like United Nations Women, have been disgracefully silent. You guys remember the Me Too movement? The movement that began in 2017 to expose and stand against sexual assault and harassment, especially by powerful figures? The central message was very simple. It was believe survivors, speak out for them, and demand justice. But yet today, when Israeli men, women, and even children come forward with brutal testimonies of sexual violence, when we have comprehensive reports, the very institutions that once amplified the Me Too movement are quiet. The crimes of Hamas on the 7th of October were not just acts of war. They were war crimes, crimes against humanity, and crimes of sexual terror, and they used rape as a weapon of war. If you want to read the full report, go to thedinaproject.org. I'm going to be doing a full breakdown on my YouTube, so if you guys aren't already, make sure to subscribe. The link is in my bio.